Hello everyone, welcome back after a long time. Welcome back to Techie QA. In this video, we are going to see about API. So basically, we have seen many videos about API testing, but here we are going to see what is actually API. Even there is a video, I think you can see in the thumbnail what is the API. But here we are going one more layer deep dive into database level. So when you are running API, when you are testing API, what exactly happening on the DB? So what else you need to validate except not just the JSON response. So basically when you are doing API testing, you will just validate the response. There are few cases like you guys do on DB level also. So this is more into how the API is developed. So whoever has already the basic idea of API, or if you want to really know how like exactly the API is developed, so this video will be for yours. Okay, so just for starting purpose, I have some demo APIs which has post, get, put, delete. Also I have a patch, no issue, we'll add it later. So get it, this is a post API. I'm just creating Samsung S21. So instead of that, what I'll do just iPhone 15 Pro. Description will be iPhone new model from Postman. Okay, so I'm just going to create one item. Just creating an item. This I got 200 and response also came. And going to items, all items list, like there were just 1 2 3 4 5. Just run, you got one more iPhone 15. Okay, so the API is working fine. This is how we will validate. Also the ID, it's like I think 5 or 6, not sure about it. Let's just put 5. It's 24. I'll add it 7. I think, yeah, the ID is 7. So this is the 7. So just particular item, if you want, you will just run 15. So we'll see like when you are running each API what is exactly happening. This is just for a post. So fourth item, for example, maybe what I'll do 7, right? So like let's take 7 only. Let's take 7. Guys, it's look like I'm going speed, but no worries, I'll come back. This is just one overview. I'll update. So what I have created iPhone 15 Pro, right? So what I'll do, I'll make it Pro Max. Pro Max. Okay, so it's updated. Even if you go here, you can see it's Pro Max. Okay, in the item, delete item, don't do it because maybe we need it. Otherwise you can delete 7 and item is deleted. When you try to get 7 item, you will get item not found. Go to all items. So this is not there. So post, get, put, delete, all the 4 APIs are there. So basically what exactly happening, that we are going to see it. For this whatever the API I'm running, I have the code here. So basically like whatever we have implemented, I have basically like created a fast API using Python. Okay, just to have control of all the things so that we can see everything. Okay, let me go to DB before code. So here is the DB which we have created. I think these are the table we are playing now. Okay, as of now 2 3 4 5 6 7th one we have created and deleted it. Now let's do this way so that you will understand better. So that okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a post API. This one I already have deleted, right? So I think wait. So this one I have already deleted. What I can do, I can just create again. So let's see what happens. Okay, it's created. I just clicked on enter and go to DB and refresh. So ID is 8, iPhone new model is created. Okay, I think let's see the button so that you will understand better. Okay, iPhone new model is created. When you are running this API to get all the item, basically what exactly you are doing is select star from items, means select star from items, so you will get everything. So items, so it is like running whole things. Its item is already selected. Okay, select star from item, where select star from item. Okay, just remove this. View data. Go here, just view data, which is select star from whole table. So this is the API we are running when we are running this API. And when you are running the API, just sending ID is equal to 8. So what exactly query is triggered? Items ID is equal to 8. When you run, what it replied? 8 iPhone 15 Pro. This only one row, right? So that's what you are getting it here. Got it? So if you put select star, you will get everything. When you filter with ID, like this mentioned thing will be taken for ID and pass it through the queries here, and you will get only the 8th value ka, like 8th row. ID is equal to 8, right? That value you will get it here. Okay, when you do put, okay, so it is 7 is not there, 8th one, right? So I'm trying to update Pro to Pro Max. Okay, it's 200. When you just refresh, I think you can see here Pro Max is added. Or if you want to see altogether something different, Nokia, update it. Once you refresh, you can see Nokia here. So this is how the DB is reflecting. Okay, so what have you noticed that when you do a post, you created a new item? Pro Max I'll create, in the sense you just remove everything. You created a new item. When you create, one more time I'll do one more 9 is there, right? One more row will be created, 10. But when you do put 8, I'll update 10 to Nokia. So the 10 will be updated to Nokia now. So 10 row update to Nokia. What happening? You understood? The post call creating the new row, put call we are using to update the existing row. Whatever the column value, name is equal to Nokia. Okay, and also we are like sending all the here, I think here in body we are sending everything, name, description we are not changing, but still we have to send. That is called put call. There is one more, is like patch. Okay, so I'll take this only, patch. What we have to do, basically we have to send only the key and value whatever we are updating. Go to raw JSON. So I can remove the value, like Nokia 22, something like that. I'll just run it. Nokia 22, we got the description. Patch is this also updating existing row, but you no need to mention whole body of content here. When you are updating put, you have to mention name and description. But when you are using patch, you can just mention whatever you want to update. Okay, it will try to find and it will update only the name, and you can see it here. Getting it? So this is the difference between put and patch. And post and put also I have explained. Post will create a new row, put will update the existing row, just column or something like that. And get is just a select star from the table name with filter. If you add with ID, you will get it here. Okay, so these are the queries and these are the logic behind this scene. Even if you see the code, how many people, maybe you can look into it, not a big deal. So here is the code for creating item is here. Post, create item, add. It's add basically a insert value, insert query. Okay, it will add item and description to a DB items. Insert query, through insert query we will add that item. Okay, similar way for get, we just fetch item, DB query items, and item ID, when you are passing, the ID will be taken as integer and pass it here where ID is equal to, then it will return. If you pass any invalid, it will say item not found or something. Also similar way for put and patch. So this is how they have implemented delete. If there is maybe some API you can see like there might be not delete API or delete concept because they don't have delete logic written. Okay, if not required or if it's not safe to write, keep it delete, it will not be written. If it is written also, it will be used internally, not exposed. Okay, this is about the API. Also how the DB and all handled for each post, get, put, delete, patch. We have seen it here. I think you guys have seen nowadays like API is tested with not just with Postman. There is a tool called Swagger. Okay, so basically that has to be the shared by the Swagger URL has to be shared by the developers, because you cannot simply search it and get it like that. So here is the Swagger URL. Okay, so whatever the API we have implemented, we can see everything here. So I just for how to use this Swagger, I'll just run it here only. Maybe test item description. I'll execute it. If you go here, you can see it is response body. We got 200 with response body. So if you want to check on the DB, you can refresh. Test item is created. From Swagger also we can test the API. Also we can get more detail from the Swagger. What are the like name is string or value, like what is the variables, whatever the body of content we have to give, everything will be here. Okay, also reading all the item with filter and all. I'll just run it like that. You can see all the response. Okay, also after running you can see here curl command. Not only there, I think here also you can see the curl command. This curl command you can copy and go to Postman. There is a new import here. If you paste it, it will be automatically converted as a request here. You can run and see. Okay, so let's, anyway, this is another use of Swagger. You no need to manually convert into Postman. Manually you have to copy paste, but still it is small time saving stuff. This is for reading all item, reading particular item, something like try it. Maybe I'll just put 9. Particular item is iPhone 15. Also updating the item. So updating item, maybe the 9 itself you can update. So updating item, we need data. I'll try it out. 9, 15, iPhone. I'll put 16 for you guys watch it carefully and try it out. Okay, maybe I'm going little speed. So it's updated to 16. If you want check on the DB, you can go and check. It's updated to 16. Same way patch we have tried, right? Similar way we can try. Let me directly try delete. So 9th one, right? 9. I'll delete. Item deleted successfully. Here we have 9, but once you refresh it will not be there, gone, because we have deleted. It's like kind of a hard delete, not soft delete. Soft delete or delete in the DB level, developer will maintain. For example, in the future, if they want to see all the record, what they will do, here visibility, they'll create one more column. They will make it true or false. They don't delete at all. They just use update API, not exactly the delete method or something like that. Even if they use delete method, inside query they will use update logic. Okay, not complete delete stuff. So this is about API. So we have seen about Swagger. So what is the use of Swagger? Before running, for example, just load it here. Create item. It's we have to send this body name and string is the key, values is string you have to pass, and in the response 200 422 this kind of response you may get it. If it is passed like this, you will get it. Everything will be already predefined. It's kind of a documentations, you can use it. Okay, this is about Swagger. And we have seen the database. Every API, every API when you are running, actually when you are deep, like if you want to test API deep dive, every API, the data which table it is pushing to, and if it is get API, from which table the data is retrieved from, everything, all the data table details, and key values detail, how the key values mapped, this name description, how it is mapped with DB column, everything you should know. You should ask developer and get the information from the developer. Okay, so this is the better like usage of API with Swagger. Also I have shown all the API. What is the difference between post and put? Like if I want to tell, post will create a new row, put will update the row. Just name, if you want to update with the row ID, it will update. Okay, put and patch. Put, we have to send both complete JSON body, but in patch, whatever the key you want to update, only that you have to send. This patch will take care of it. Delete is obviously just a delete. Okay, I think we have covered. It's not about API testing, but it's about API. So if you know this very well, testing API, you know, right? You know each and everything. When you are testing from Postman, you can validate from DB. You can validate from DB. In DB, if you are getting some data, you can directly go to code and validate the query you are passing or not. So if you have some issue from the DB level or code level or API level, you have all the three level. You have seen it here. Code, it is like the user interface is this basically. What you are doing here, it will through the code, we are just connecting the DB and doing it. Okay, so all the way you can do debug and get more insight about API. Okay, thanks for watching guys. If you have any doubt, please put into comments. So this is what complete knowledge about API. I cannot say it's complete knowledge, but before testing API, if you know aware of it, it will be very helpful. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.